And to know, okay, God, what's next? Okay, divine, I know that there's something in store. What is it? To get quiet and to tune in and to allow the feelings, whatever they are, to come so we can transform them. It's life. I want to share with you a little something that I created, and I have copies of these over here for you if you want to take one with you. This is a mnemonic, which is a memory tool. And the word is trust. So trust is what we have to remember to do when we're surrendering. And sometimes, you know, if we've had difficult childhoods or felt like we weren't treated properly somewhere in our lives, trust can be a difficult thing. But I want to take it back to the dance floor again. Because if you're going to partner dance with anybody, but especially with God, you have to trust, because you're being moved when you're dancing. And so the way that you dance is you get really present, you're completely focused on your partner, and you're listening to the music, you're open, you're available, and you're ready to be moved as the follower. And just as a little note for the guys here who are more used to being leaders, in tango, which is a very popular dance these days, when guys are learning to lead the partner dance, they make them dance with more experienced guys. So they have to become the follower, and they have to learn how to be guided. They have to learn how to surrender, because you can't really surrender. You can't necessarily be a good leader if you don't understand how to be a good follower. And so once they understand that movement of energy back and forth, they're able to become really wonderful leaders. Of course, God already knows how to lead, so all we have to do is learn how to follow. So the first letter of trust is T, which stands for tune in. When you're learning to surrender to the divine and trust, you have to go in. In is where we have the experience. It's like tuning in the God channel. So you say, okay, I'm going to tune in the God channel. Ding. Ah, there's the frequency. Love, light. So tune in. And the next letter in trust is R. And I actually have 3 R's. They're not reading, writing, and arithmetic, but they are relax, request, and receive. So again, once you're tuned in, you have to relax. Like I said earlier, if the body's full of tension, if the cup is full of rocks, there's no space for the light to come in. So just relaxing, taking a breath, feeling your heart, a beautiful meditation like Liz led earlier. These types of things help let go and let God. Let go. Let the light. And when you're relaxed, request. Like a prayer. A little intention. Once you show a little intention, then it becomes clear, because there's a lot going on. And if you clarify to the divine what it is that you're looking for by making a request, then your answer is likely to be more directed. It's like if you go up to someone and say, tell me something. They go, well, what do you want me to tell you? It's like, so if you make it more focused, then you're more likely to receive a direct response. So relax, request, and then receive. Be quiet, be still. Let the answer come. And it comes differently for every person. Some people have an auditory gift. They hear. Maybe they actually hear words. You can learn to trust those words. Maybe you're visual. Maybe you see. Maybe you get visions. Maybe you just know the answer. Maybe you feel it. Maybe it comes into your heart. Whatever way it comes, it's just up to you to discover your own unique way of bringing the divine into yourself and knowing the truth of the answer. Which brings us to the U. We've got T-R and now U. And the U is understand. Once you get the answer, you have to understand what it means. And you have to be willing to accept it, because sometimes we get answers that we don't want. Maybe we're looking for a new relationship, and we want to get out of our current one, and the answer is stay in the one you've got. There's a lot of love in that you need to discover yet. Or maybe it's the opposite way. Maybe you're in a relationship and you're getting the message that you should get out of it. Or with a job, or with whatever. It doesn't really matter, but the key is to discover what is really the message from the divine, and are you willing to then act on that message when you know it's true, even if there's part of you that doesn't want to hear that. And that's always the thing. I don't want that answer. But that's the answer that you're getting. I don't want that answer. That's the answer. No. That's the answer. And you can sit with that for a long, long time, no, no, no. But most of us really kind of know the truth when we hear it. We're just afraid, or, we're not feeling secure, those kinds of things. And that's when the trust comes in, really, truly, because this is what you need to do. Okay, I'm afraid. Trust. I know how to lead this dance. I'm going to make your life unfold beautifully. Trust. I know how to lead the dance. I'm a good leader. Trust me. So you get the answer, and the next letter is S. Surrender to the step. When you get the answer and you've understood it and you know that it's true, surrender and move. Take the action necessary. Because God is all-powerful, but we're the ones that are fulfilling God's work here. Most of the time, it's our physical bodies that are doing the thing. We're the helpers. We're the earth helpers. It's like, okay, there's this huge possibility. There's an amazing dream that we can create, but I need some hands. Okay, we got the hands. I need some bodies to move material stuff around, because the spirit world is spirit. No bodies. We got the bodies. So surrender to the step. And the last letter, T, T-R-U-S-T, is thanks. Because whether you like the answer or you don't like the answer, when you give thanks, say thank you, something magical happens. Because gratitude is an amazing frequency. It just opens your heart. Thanks. Everybody say thanks. 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 Yeah. And then God says, you're welcome. And that feels really good. Kind of the best you're welcome I know. So say thanks. Thanks. So I just want to share with you a little, just a little meditation, a little possibility. We've been talking a lot about dance and our bodies, and taking energy actually into the body, because the body is really where you can experience the love at such a beautiful, deep level. And our hands, our hands are the tools with which we receive. And we're opening here. Thank you. Thank you, doggy. We're opening to receive divine presence and divine energy. So try just lifting your hands up. Lifting them up like a cup, like a vessel. Open your palms to whether you're above. Just let the light come into your hands. Let it come into the top of your head. Let your hands move. Call in the divine. Open yourself to the presence through the art of surrender. Divine surrender. Sweet. Very sweet. Surrender. Surrender to the love. Sweet surrender. Just let it pour into you. Know that anytime you get quiet, and intend that love will come. It'll nourish you, fill you with presence. The Holy Spirit just drop in. And if anything comes that feels different from love, just open to that. Open and let it go. Fill yourself up. Let yourself be filled. Know that the wisdom is there for you. Just open yourself to receive. Just know that the beautiful blessings of the divine are always there. And remember, the divine never, 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 never leaves. We leave. Our minds go elsewhere. But the divine is always present. Just tune in the God channel whenever you remember, and those blessings will shower on you. So fill your hearts with love. May your days and moments and very seconds always be filled with the divine. So be it, and so it is.